All right. Here's the next trade recap. This is the trade that I took this morning around 10:40. So, first of all, going into the day, right? Yesterday, market opened, rejected off this gap, right? Then we saw movement all the way up to our next target being all these external highs, right? We inverse this 1 hour, we break structure off that gap. So I just want to continue seeing um, I just want to continue seeing movement up, right? So 10 a.m. opens right here. We have this accumulation right here, and then we get this distribution. We have this accumulation. Then we get this distribution, this leg down, right? That's how we're marking our STDV, which is basically our targets or reversal zones, right? So how do we mark that, right? This STDV, you mark it from, so if we're marking it for projections higher, we take it from the bottom of the leg to the top of the leg, right? And that gives us our targets or reversal zones, right? So next thing, right? We get this accumulation, manipulation, distribution, right? So next thing I do is I'm trying to find my entry, right? So I take it from the swing low to swing high. Swing low, swing high. That gives us these entry points down here. What do they line up with? Well, number one, um, we have this rejection block here. We have this rejection block that lines up with this entry. We have this order block that lines up right here. Oh, we already have that marked out. We have this order block that lines up right here. And both of those are giving us confirming that our entry is a solid entry, right? So next thing you know, swing low, swing high, entry down here, order block, rejection block, everything there. We tap into the order block, we hit our 0.618 entry, and what do you know? Bing, 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 bing. All right, break even once we take this high, because that's confirming our bigger structure. Break even here, consolidates a tad, pulls back a little bit. Huge reaction off the 1 minute fair value gap. I was kind of skeptical here with this 3 minute, but I saw this 1 minute, and if the 1 minute, I was just basically saying, oh well. So if the 1 minute didn't get respected, we would have just gotten break even, and then it just absolutely zoomed to take profit, and then we go into our STDV zones, and now we're just kind of chopping around. Just kind of chopping around after we hit these STDV zones. The standard deviations are very powerful. They're very powerful, and if you can get a good standard deviation, then that's really good for your setup. And this was a really good setup. We have 10 a.m. accumulation, manipulation, distribution, right? So we already have our AMD, and that's assisting in our bias to go higher, right? We have a rejection or an order block lining up perfectly with our entry. We literally tap into it perfectly, right? And then we just go straight to our standard deviation zones. So this is an example of a perfect setup. Perfect. Now, it doesn't have to be an order block. It could be a fair value gap, projection block, anything like that. This one just happened to set up really nicely and play into our standard deviations really nicely. So there's that trade recap. If you have any questions, join the Discord, ask the questions. See y'all later.